In the last video, we visited the Wharf Boat and Yacht Show in Orange Beach, Alabama. We demoed a Seakeeper.
Oh, look at them, they're rocking it.
Chatted it up with some channel viewers.
Have y'all looked at the Rangers and the Cutwaters?
Yeah, we just came on.
Walked on some gorgeous vessels.
Oh, that's like
There you go.
800,000 right here.
And let our hands and feet touch money.
I said this was nice, but then I saw the price from a distance.
In this video, Daniel takes me on a scenic bike tour through Gulf State Park, leading us to beautiful Gulf shores. After that, Jay and I watched the evening roll by next to a campfire. But before we get into all that, breakfast. I cleaned up after breakfast, and while Jay got my bike off the truck, I took Sonny for a walk so he could handle some business.
Well, good morning. Or, well, good afternoon. Woo, it's a B. I think it's just a little afternoon. So, I missed morning, but me and Sonny and Daniel are back on the trail, taking him out for his afternoon walk, trying to get him to do his business before me and Daniel get back in the woods. He's gonna show me where the beach is sometime today. Pup, I don't think I can get all up in there like that with you. So you're gonna have to go like slightly off the trail. I can tell the way you're looking like you. Come here. Let's try this spot right here. This look like, try this spot over here. See if that'll work for you. Here, try this spot over here. This looks like a nice pooping spot right up in here. Nice pooping spot. If I was a dog that pooped outside, I'd want to poop up in here. Yep. All right, good boy. It's not fun. Poop on shit.
With Sonny relieved, we headed back to the camper and rode off to get my
toes in the water, ass in the sand.
Huh? I mean, don't take it easy because of me. Just don't lose me.
The resort path leads to a combination paved and boardwalk hiking and biking trail within Gulf State Park. The trail was very active this weekend, and for good reason. The weather was absolutely perfect for it.
Right.
On the way, Daniel took me by the Gulf Outlook for a short rest break and photo op. Then we continued our tour. I must admit, I was not as winded as I was the last time we biked here. All thanks to the e-bike.
It was quite the ride.
Yeah, I told you it was all uphill to get here.
So cool. Very, very cool that you can get here from the resort. I'm like really digging that.
Gulf State Park consists of a network of over 28 miles of trails throughout its 6,150 acres, which connect Gulf Shores to Orange Beach, while taking visitors through 9 distinct ecosystems. As we neared the beach boardwalk home stretch, I could smell the salt water, but I had to make it up that hill.
Yes.
Again, e-bike for the win.
That's so awesome. Huh? We made it. Daniel did some excellent navigating. He did some awesome navigating. Get me to the beach. I can smell the salt water. I'm gonna go in here and check it out. Rip currents. Yellow flag today. All right. Let me get my toes in the sand. Hold on a second. Instant gratification. Oh, I think that's what they're after. It's just really, really cold. Really cold.
Oh, I was not expecting a beach day on this trip, but hey, I'll take it. I will absolutely take it.
And with that, we had worn out our welcome at the beach. Well, as I said, I was not expecting a beach day on this trip, but Daniel, you did amazing. So I truly appreciate it. It's so good for my soul to get me to some salt water. But we're gonna head back to the camper and enjoy this beautiful day we are having. We traded for a minute. Just beautiful. Y'all, I don't know how much it costs Gulf State Park to build this paved trail like this, but it is like absolutely beautiful. And I mean, well worth it. Let me tell it. Just very, very worth it. Hello. Hey. Hello. I saw the entrance back that way.
Yeah, we definitely can.
Found me a swing, and it is very comfortable. You are having too much fun. We made our way back, and Jay and I started on dinner, then had a great evening to end an amazing day. That's dinner.
They are, but just slower. It's
As the sky darkened, the temperature dropped, but that didn't stop us. We layered up and enjoyed the rest of the evening.
Lumberjack with the hat to match. Such a good boy. Yes, you are such a good boy. You are not a lap dog. It ain't no space up here. These ain't like that kind of Adirondack. If they had like something I could put my feet up on, it'd be a little better.
I want to move that other chair closer.
There you go, making a way.
Oh, I guess she was lying about that excuse. You need to tell the children you don't want them up there. How about you do that?
Oh, Jesus. Alright. Let me get it a little bit closer. Alright. Okay, come on. Up. Come on.
Later in the evening, Jay got the urge to ride his scooter. Check out his channel for his adventure.
It is pitch black out here without my lights.
You gonna sit right there and wait for him to come back, Pup? He just rode off. Yeah, I'm gonna sit right here until he come back. He's coming back, I promise. I don't think Sonny liked Jay riding off on his scooter in the middle of the night.
And he got that one light, so everybody come out with that white light, you think it's him, like, oh, there go T, there go T. Oh, no, that ain't T. Oh, there go T, there go T. No, that ain't T.
He's sitting there like a worried parent.
One eternity later.
There you go. I told you he was coming back.
You been freaking out before?
He just been sitting here, like right over here. The whole time he was gone. I had to look around wondering where my dog was. He was over here sitting in the dog just looking in the direction that you left. Well, was it fun? Sonny, Are we playing outside too much? Say, y'all need to come on. It's time to go inside. Freaks come out at night. I cannot protect y'all out here from everybody and everything. Can you, pup? No, I cannot. You are such a beautiful pup. Yes, you are. After Sonny put his paw down, we turned off outside and closed out the night with one of my favorite YouTubers.
Today, what we're going to be doing is some car camping. Yes. I really wanted to start doing some different type of camping. Let me show you guys what this is looking like.
With an 11 o'clock checkout, it's all hands on deck.
I thought it was sank. I rinsed it already just a little bit. Left in there, so.
Sky is looking horrible. Not looking good today. We got the best 2 days that I think we could get out of this weather.
Glory of me in the rain, you just filmed yourself. That's what you did.
I did.
I ain't did nothing.
I did. I actually was inside looking out. I did. You were doing the stinky slinky at the time. He's feeling underrepresented in this video.
No, I'm talking about any other time you'll be in my way filming, but now it's such lovely weather. I ain't seeing the camera nowhere.
It's because I've been filming from the inside.
So the story goes.
It is. All right.
I came back.
You better hush.
No, I'm gonna show you why.
What?
I'm gonna show you why. You look at I almost could have I just filled up the tank and everything. They done fooled around and left it out here unhooked. Lord have mercy, it's just sitting there. Anything? Oh, they ain't got nothing on the hitch either. Lord. Boy, you know I love my family because I can just hook this thing up and be gone, you know?
I'm getting out of the rain. Just a wee bit humid out there today. Well, good morning. We are probably like 15 minutes from checkout time, so let us tell it we made great time. Not the best travel day, but definitely happy it happened on a day we were leaving and not one of our days that we were here to enjoy the park. So yeah, we're getting out of here, and I think the rain is pretty much going to follow us all the way home, because when we looked at the radar, it just looks like it's all across the central part of Alabama. We're going to make it home safely. That's the end game, you know, to make it to and from our destination safely.
got back there, packed up, finished dumping tanks and stuff, and hooked up a trailer. So I know I could. Yeah, I know I can.
Good evening. We have made it home, and due to our somewhat humid departure, I am going to do this debrief, of course, a little after the fact. I usually like to do it at the campground, but it is what it is. So, to debrief Sun Outdoors, this is the only Sun Outdoors we've ever been to, and I can say the past two experiences have been really good experiences. Both experiences were related to going to the boat show. So far as proximity to the wharf for the boat show is great. If you have any desire to ever go to the wharf when there isn't a boat show going on, there's definitely things that you can do there as well. They have an AMC and other Ferris wheels and things like that, eateries that you can enjoy if that's what you're into. But the park itself is well laid out. I can tell you that it has 2 pools. We have not been in either one of them. They state the pools are heated, but I will say I read on their pamphlet that they heated, I think in most cases, to about 82 degrees when the weather is above 68 degrees. I believe that's what they said. For me, having swam in 84 degree water, I would say some ice cubes in. That's chilly, but maybe on like a really hot Alabama day, 82 degrees sounds refreshing. But to get into the park, cost, you know, it's resort cost. I'd say our cost was about maybe $110 a night on average, but we stayed there 3 nights and it was worth it. I mean, for the sake of not having to drive far to do what we came down there to do, that was a plus. And then once we got there, of course, the site is beautiful. It's a full hookup site. It's all padded, so concrete glampers, you would love it. Grassy area, nice little fire pit that we enjoyed as well, and lots of room for Sonny to kind of run around the campground on leash, of course, but lots of space for him in between the next camper that was right next to us. So very well laid out park, and I would say definitely one of the better resorts that we've stayed at for the money. But we were in site 187, which is, I'll put up a map somewhere. It is like right in the bend that connects the front part to the back part. And I chose that site specifically because it was very close to the state park entrance. And that's another thing I really like about this park. I know the first time we stayed, they were still building that state park path, but you see, we took it to the beach. So I may be far-fetched in saying it has beach access, but if you have an e-bike or a bike that you're very comfortable riding, I'd say at least maybe 15 minutes, you can make it to the beach. You can get your toes in the sand and get some salt water on you. And the state park, it's like, if there wasn't any entry fee or anything like that, because the way to the bike trails that lead to the beach was like almost sneaking in, it felt like. But since the path connects, and it's clearly marked to state that, you know, once you leave out of the actual
campground area, the resort area, that you can clearly tell when you've like touched state park property, because the bike trails are paved, and Daniel did a very great job getting me to the beach. I think once he got in the campground, knowing we had stayed at Gulf State Park before, finding the beach for him was like, you know, a no-brainer. But yeah, they also rent e-bikes, so if you don't have your own e-bike, they do offer that. They offer, I think, golf carts as well. So they have, you know, those types of amenities that you can take advantage of if you desire. We didn't do either, so I can't tell you what the cost of those are. I'm sure it's on their website somewhere. But yeah, it's a really nice park. The lake is there. I did not fish this time. I know I fished in the last time we came down. Didn't catch anything, but a guy did catch something out of there. One fish, I think, is in this lake. But other than that, I'd say overall, very satisfied with our stay. Would definitely stay there again. If it's based on us staying there related to the boat show, I think we probably consider Gulf State Park if we're just truly trying to go to the beach. And that's our main purpose of going down there. One, because we would get state park prices, and that speaks for itself. And the amenities are pretty close to what they have here, you know, at Gulf State Park. But yeah, we didn't play pickleball. They do have pickleball here. I know Gulf State Park has tennis, but Gulf State Park has a pool and all of those things, biking, everything. So we would probably stay at Gulf State Park if you can get in. That's usually the hard part with Gulf State Park, is it stays booked up. But if we ever find a place down there, that's usually where we'll go. But if we're ever going to the boat show, this is like, you can't beat this location. You just really can't. And the, you know, the service is always nice. We've unfortunately gotten there after hours, and they've always had our paperwork in order. So I have no complaints. Like I said, never stayed at any other Sun Outdoors, but this is Sun Outdoors Orange Beach. But I would hope that their name speaks for themselves. So if we ever get to stay at another Sun Outdoors somewhere across country, we'll compare it to this. But, you know, it's a very high bar, I will say, for resort RV living. All right. So I'm going to wrap up and say, if you've enjoyed the video as much as I've enjoyed making it, I hope you like, comment, and please subscribe. And as always, I thank you so much for watching.
It is a nice vessel. Family abandonment, I don't know if it's that nice. Because we will find you. And that may be the only thing I ask for in the divorce.
These are the places.
You can have everything else, but I want that. That one. Nope, he can have manifest. I want that one.
That's extra cold, man.
Yay.
That's just Bella and Penny.
You keep the house, you keep the RV, you keep everything. But that one is coming with me.